Yeah.
I mean, I saw this on adverts.
Oh. So yeah.
Helps me out as a person. My friend.
Yeah.
Oh, we're live?
Yeah. We just went live. Okay. A friend.
No, just come
Yeah. Okay. Let me go this way. Okay. Oh, way better. Oh, you want to? If you care to join us, join us. Oh, okay. Okay. The original conversation, what we posted was about like cliches and idioms, and let's stick with what our original, couple minutes, because it was a very good subject. We were talking about different kinds of wars, but before that, total recall, we got good memories.
Lumber, yes, it makes sense because you create houses with lumber, and with ruble you can create also the.
Could I get a hot tea, Chad Num? Or here. Hi, Chad Num. Yeah. Oh.
No, it's it's life.
Yeah.
It happens. I'm aware. I've seen so many bad stuff, but you need to be prepared.
We were talking about.
But it's good.
He got beat up a couple of times. People stole from him. Immigration stuff, all kinds of things. And he had a ton of money. So many issues, procrastination issues, everything.
You're like, sure, but it's holiday time, so wait till Monday.
Oh. Oh.
My mother's phone. Samsung phone 2015. I bought another phone, two phones.
Could we replace the screens, maybe? Maybe we could replace the screens? I know some Vietnamese people.
For it, but maybe you are more rooted here, maybe.
I have a Vietnamese friend, Mr. VitSavingBooking.com. He knows some of these guys. They so you never know. Is it Samsung or?
This one is Google Pixel. It's not very common here.
Oh, okay.
And the screens are 3 million.
Oh, okay.
The other is Techno Common. It's cheap stuff, but they don't have the parts.
Okay.
But there is parts. I think I can fix it for 2 million.
It's a huge price.
But
I got my screen broken by kids, and everybody was giving me like 1.5 million, 1.5 million. And I found a guy who did it for 600.
Yeah?
It was like, oh, 6 grand plus. They put even a protection screen out there. What's the deal?
Yeah,
What a wonderful phone.
Like I see some ads, for example, it says plus 1 million for foreign.
Yeah, for sure. They see foreigners give you another price.
so how many languages do you speak?
I speak Turkish, English, Arabic,
Masalam.
Arabic.
Salam alaikum.
I speak French a bit.
Parlez-vous français? Oui.
J'ai oublié, mais compris.
Wow. And you live in, you live, how old? You're about 50?
53.
Oh, okay. Look good.
53 years young.
Yeah, 50, yeah, young.
Yeah, that's a good.
Young and getting wiser.
Yeah.
As we age, we get wiser.
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay, you're one of you're going to be one of my new apostles. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pleasure.
Okay. Okay. This is the Apostle Club Okay, the modern day apostles.
And the 53 years young thing comes from abracadabra.
Yeah, abracadabra.
Yeah, in Hebrew it means
Oy vey.
I create what I speak.
Oy vey, in Hebrew.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it is.
Abracadabra, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You didn't know?
I just told you about the wizard. The wizard. Oh, you're the wizard.
I'm the wizard.
You're the wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look like a wizard, actually.
Yeah, he looks like a wizard.
It's cool.
Wow.
So yeah.
I want to make a joke, but I don't know him so well right now. He might take offense.
No, I don't.
Okay, I got a lot of wizards in my life. Okay, I had a couple common law wives and a wife. Guess what? They made my life disappear. The money could be replaced. Okay, but the time in the life, it can't be replaced, or at least the number can't be replaced. Okay, I don't plan on dying.
Experience.
Okay, I don't plan on dying. My grandfather Joseph Phelper lived almost 90.
You're hungry, can I buy you?
Okay.
No, I'm okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Bob brought me a sandwich, so I'm quite good.
Yeah.
We're sitting here every day doing live streams.
Yeah?
Yeah, because Bob got World Better Business Organization. It's developed, to create partnerships and to develop and succeed in life.
What organization?
World Better Business Organization.
I started something in Chicago about 15 years ago. My corporate secretary, Donald D. Clark, backed out at the last moment, and I got stuck doing everything myself, and it's impossible, to make headway. The language here, back at America, import, export, do staffing, a lot of things, and creative filmmaking for Travel Channel, the food and everything. Well, nowadays, Food Ranger and a few other people, it's a bizarre story. They end up doing a lot of things, and people end up going to my neighborhoods, poor ghetto areas or the wealthy area. It's just so bizarre. There's two people, So I guess great minds think alike, and it's just, it's just bizarre. When I came here, a lot of good things, was in the making. So that was that. I had a father that was dying back in Buckhead, West Virginia. I have a kid over here. I had to do the papers, handicapped, was sick, almost died, but I had to take care of the paperwork, for the kid. No other choice, and just sitting home thinking, about things.
I hear in the note.
And now you know the whole story.
But you shouldn't go out there during.
We all got some issues.
A lot of drunkards and Russians there.
Oh, right.
But actually, I'm from Moscow. Most of them are from Russia.
The eastern part of Russia, they're
Don't understand.
a lot of syndicate there, right?
Yeah.
Mafia, the eastern
What you
part.
What you got?
You guys talk a little louder. They have to hear you in Russia and in Poland. You speak Polish?
Try.
Oh, okay.
But it's very hard.
100 lat.
So what?
Okay.
Bardzo dobrze.
Yeah. I grew up in like Cicero Borough and Riverside North, Riverside, suburban Cook County, Eastern European. But it's called Celtic. Not,
Hold on, can I use it?
yeah.
Oh, it's working?
Here, wrap it with this. Yeah, that's my sister. She's single. Her name Han.
Hello.
Here. No, that's my wife. Wait, come here and talk.
How to hold it? I'm gonna step out there.
Say hi.
Yes.
You speak Polish, right? Say 100 lat. 100 lat. I forgot my Polish. All right. Okay, but what do you say? Celtic? The bloodline, Poland or
Celtic.
Celtic.
No, Celtic from the Ireland. It's
Okay, Celtic. The Russians we were talking
Slavic.
about. Slavic. Yeah, Slav. Yeah, Slavic. So I forgot the Czech Republic, Poland. All of that.
Czech Republic, Poland.
You know.
Serbia, Slovakia,
Serb too?
Slovenia.
Slovenia, yes, the Slovaks.
Macedonians, I think also Slavic people. Ukrainians, Belarusians, Russians. We're such a big family and love each other so much.
Look how much they loved him. They punched him in his face. He lost half his tooth, and they stole his Apple phone. No. It is love. That's how they show love. Some people are psychopaths, you know, and mental ill, and they beat people up. That's how they show their love. Okay?
Yeah, the funniest part, I told them that
I love you. Ouch!
I'm the
I
worst
hurt
person
myself.
to be robbed in this town because, you know, I got so many downsides in my life.
He had stacks of USD and ruble on his account. I seen it a few times, enough to pay all the bills. But when you have a wife and 2 kids, and you got to pay fines and you got to pay all kinds of shit that don't need to be, because you know you don't wait 30, 60 days and procrastinate. You know certain offices. Yeah, and then we get depressed and we procrastinate.
By the way, you also have to do the visa rounds right here now.
I did.
Yeah.
To Laos?
Yeah.
Cambodia?
I think they're closed now. War.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was lucky. 1 week ago. I did my
Oh. Yeah. Recent news. Yeah, they opened it, then they closed it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. That was last week. They said they closed.
I'm lucky.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably closer. Many years ago, I was in Ho Chi Minh City, Saigon. Then I would go to Cambodia. But the bad thing when you cross the border, okay, if the bus don't, I don't know, I can't say, but certain buses, okay, at VIP carte blanche, they go in real fast. And there's other bus companies, you wait 12 hours.
Oh.
All right? So
And you spent 12 hours in Cambodia?
standing up with my fiance, okay, then, okay, and there's old people, old men, old women, and we're just standing up there for 12 hours, okay, waiting to cross the border. Then when you cross the border, you have to go to Phnom Penh, and fill out the papers. There was no border run thing. I didn't know anything about that. It says you go there, you know. So oh yeah, by the way, whenever they stamp it for you to go, that's when the clock ticks.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I stood a month. I didn't know. I thought it's when you leave. No, it isn't. It's when they stamp it. Okay, so if you got 30, 90 days, whatever it might be, 6 months, that's the way it is. Well, it happened to me twice. I didn't know. You know, so you got 12 hours, 24 hours to get your stuff, and somehow, some way, jump on some bus and pay whatever it is, and you gotta fly to Bird's Coop. Oh man, the stress. And you gotta go about 500 miles. You know, well, at least there's sleeper buses. That's good, but it's all the stress. And not knowing the language. You know, I used to travel myself always.
I think
You know, but then when I traveled, you know, with some lady friends years ago, or my wife now, it was a little bit more better, or at least when you're Vietnam side. You know, not a lot better, but it was something. I wrote some stuff recently about Father Flagger and certain things. Yeah.
My wife is happy. She's very hard. She's very forward. Yeah. And Bob also is very passionate about this. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Wonderful morning.
Well, they like your face. Okay, now you got 2 people, but they don't like my face much. Before you, it was up to 18 people.
Oh, you took people.
Yeah.
That's good.
You look good on camera.
Our goal is to make, I don't know, we need to set goals, how many viewers we want to see. Is this TikTok? Huh? YouTube. YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube, and then we change to Korean, Telegram, Java,
So the topic is about living in Vietnam or Vietnam.
Different topics. Actually, we wanted to do like about
Idioms.
and
Idioms.
cliches and languages that I like short phrases. But then somehow, as always, it went the other way around. By the way, we didn't introduce Ozzy to our audience.
Yeah.
This is Ozzy.
I'm from Istanbul. I'm living in Poland for the last 10 years.
Maybe a little bit louder because
And I live in Naicheng for 1 year almost now. Today I came to look for a flat around here, but now I see that they are beating up people in this side of Naicheng, so maybe not. Yeah. So maybe we'll catch up later again.
yeah. It's isolated incidents. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, actually, it happens rarely. I'm just, it's about my luck.
like,
I'm so lucky. Somebody cares me.
yeah,
Both of my wives.
yeah. 2 wives married briefly. Now you got 22 viewers. Wait, they like you.
Okay.
Like me.
Oh,
Why? Maybe they want a puff or something.
okay. So, okay. When I changed, it went from 22 to 11.
They come and go. They come and go.
Yeah.
The main thing is that in the end of the day, when the stream is over, it shows like 200 people
Yeah.
see this show. But we just developed it.
That smelled nice.
Weeks ago.
Istanbul, tobacco. You have any children that you know of?
No.
And do you have any children that you know of?
No, not that I know of. I hope not. I mean,
Okay. You want a Vietnam wife?
I'm not sure. I'm not very attracted to them.
Okay. You want a Russian wife? A Ukraine wife?
Well, they are a pain in the ass. I mean, Slavic woman is a good mother, good wife, but they are never satisfied in marriage.
Yeah. You want? I have 2 single African women. They're thick.
Maybe, why not?
Yeah, they got a lot of juice. A lot of nectar.
Yeah, I'm not a Jew, thank God.
I had a couple American, African, brief. Yeah. I talked with a couple of people. There's one from Britain. There's from Congo, and a guy that I know. But his sister has a Russian husband.
Oh,
Yeah, they teach and stuff, So that's all. I should have been interviewing for a long time, but I got stuck with this, or my whatever girlfriend, wife, baby mother. Man, the stories I had. Oh, I still have a lot of stories, but all my accounts got hacked. There's a lot of haters there. And even my YouTube, when I post stuff on YouTube and comments, somebody's going into it. I let it be. Whatever gonna be. That's the way it is. All right, it's a very nice day. Hold on.
you filming the street?
No, it's going. Yeah, that's excuse me, the sewer gas. The sewer gas picked up. It happens, no big deal, the sewer gas. He coughing and I'm coughing from the sewer gas. And the cigarette. Okay, I can't blame everything on the sewer gas. COPD too, I got for a long time. Okay, my friend Tony Moses Khalil, okay, he's born in the Holy Land. He's 60 something. He grew up in America, and he has something with his throat. It can never be fixed so far, and he coughs and gags. And they called me in the morning, and I just woke up. I had a cigarette, and it was chilly in the morning. It was 74 and chilly. You know, a lot of moisture in the air. With the heavy moisture, you got COPD. Your lungs fill up. You know, COPD.
COPD is caused by overbreathing.
Overbreathing?
Yes. Dr. Buteyko discovered this in 1950s, that the people are breathing 3 times more air than the people in 1920. And this is the root cause of 200 diseases. When you overbreathe,
Breathe or breathe?
breathe. No, that's
Not breathing.
That's very, very private, I think, this breathing thing.
Yeah. You know, the way the language is, we in English, a lot of language, but breathe, breathing. Breathing.
Inhale, let's say over inhaling air is the root cause of 200 disease. Wim Hof will be jailed, I think, soon.
What's the website?
There's
Is there any website? What's the doctor's name?
Dr. Alexander Pavlovich Buteyko.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you know how to spell it?
I can.
Okay, he can. Wait, take your time. It's because Tony and a bunch of people got breathing problems. You might have to say 2 or 3 times because it's what, 17 letters?
Pavel Alexandrovich Butenko, right? Dr. Butenko.
Overbreathing is the cause of asthma. In Peru, they treated asthma with tobacco because this helped you breathe less.
We were just talking about the tobacco, somebody that was used as medicine. Did you say tobacco was used as medicine?
Yeah, to calm you down. In the beginning, they said like cigarettes will calm you down and bring your nerves.
In Peru,
Yeah.
they used it for asthma
Ah.
because asthma is caused by overbreathing.
Ah.
And people smoke because they are overbreathing.
Yeah, right.
They are subconsciously lowering the oxygen.
But smoke a little bit, right? Smoke 20 cigarettes a day?
No, don't smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
Smoke other stuff.
Oh, okay. What he was saying. Okay, like the Native Americans, the Indians, they get peyote.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, peyote. That's basically marijuana.
No, it's cactus.
Oh, it's what?
It's psychedelic. It's a cactus.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Oh, the cactus.
Okay, so when the Brits, when Christopher Columbus came here, the Italian, right? The Italians from Spain, I think he has blood. The Queen of England. The Queen of England say you go with that.
No. He was Italian, but Queen of Spain, alongside with her husband, donated for his mission to go to find another way to India, but occasionally came over to the Dominican Republic. Yeah. Well, not Republic at that time. It's just the island of Dominica.
I knew Christopher Columbus. I'm Italian. And we have
He's Italian.
And we have
Yes.
Columbus Day.
Yes, he's
Yeah,
Italian.
that's pretty
He's from Genoa.
Genoa?
Genoa. Yeah. Genoa.
Genoa salami.
Yeah.
Columbus.
The city is
Genoa.
is very famous for.
I just ate some Vietnamese style Genoa salami. Okay.
No.
It wasn't so good. Okay, it was just like greasy ham, you know, but it was acceptable, you know. I mean, 80%. It is what it is. Okay, so Genoa. So Christopher Columbus. Okay, let me tell you my funny story.
Yeah.
And the only reason I said Spain because I don't know. It's some people say, you know, Spain. He went there, or he has Spain blood, and some Italians also have Spain blood in them. You know, I have a family member. It's a long story. Even Jewish too. The Jewish side, they had Spanish blood. They went for whatever it was. A second cousin of mine, you know, on my cousin's side. Okay, that's all that. But now you know the rest of the story. It's like a tree, and you veer off into a subject, and you got to complete that short subject. Okay, but Christopher Columbus.
Yeah.
He came on the Mayflower.
No.
Oh, no, it was the other one, not the Mayflower.
There was 3 ships.
Yeah, it was 3.
Santa Maria, Pinta, and Nino.
Yeah, wait, show your
Three.
face. He's real serious. He's a historian.
Three ships departed from Spain to find a way to India, but occasionally discovered America.
Didn't one of the boats like sink or something?
No, I guess 3 of them returned.
Okay, survived. Okay,
Yes,
I know
survived.
some part of this. I think recently I come across something because I wanted to look more into it. Because like the Titanic, you know, I always like the story of Titanic.
Titanic is a lie. It was not Titanic. It was ocean.
Yeah.
It was the ship that was gonna sink, and they made it sink
Uh-huh.
to build the federal bank because they killed 3 people very rich in this.
It's interesting.
Yeah,
They died.
they died, and they built the federal bank.
Yeah, they died. That's my family told me online. There was no online. I'm 60 now, so I heard stuff. You know, whatever. It's somebody else's business, and it is what it is. So hey, you know the story of David and Goliath? Well, guess what? It's a story. Okay, and it had something to do with God. Okay. So whatever God wants to be in control, be in control. Don't buck the system. Okay, work, be nice to people. That's it. If you want to open up your own businesses, contact me. If you get 1% market share of 17 businesses, food especially, okay, you know 1%. That's it. And if 1% of 100% actually eat your stuff all the time and do your way, well, that's all you can. Guess what? We sell it to Asia.
Yeah, by the way, the funniest thing is, for example, in China, most of the soybeans are imported.
That's bizarre, huh?
Yeah, it is. I felt like soybean comes from China, right? No, it doesn't. They even imported it from the United States. Huh.
Yeah. So guess what? You want? Seriously, they love soy. Well,
Yeah.
guess what? I can get it from America, and you want to and make anything with soy? It's right in Chicago. I go right over it. I'll get a good deal. Okay, we can open up stuff. I'll get free land. Seriously. You know, soy. They use it for fillers. Okay, and tofu and everything, and corn products. And where I come from, everything is there. You know, it's unbelievable. You know, the Chicago Board of Trade, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. It's Chicago. Okay, a cousin of mine owns bike trading years ago, a second cousin. Give me my 5 or 10,000 I left in your account, your company account. Okay, but nevertheless, I gotta say it. The truth must be told. Okay.
Yeah, the most famous exchange for derivatives,
Yeah.
options, and futures is in Chicago.
Yeah.
And for commodity also. Commodity futures actually are trading there quite good.
Hey.
I guess it's the main place for the derivatives to be traded.
Yeah. Thank you.
But back in the day, when you enter in the futures contract, it meant something because that's a real deal. Okay, I'll buy some, I don't know, cotton in the future whatsoever.
Better.
Oh, okay. Because it's like this way it's better. I can see like this. Yeah. Some time ago, you enter in the futures contract. It meant something. Okay, I will receive this cotton in the future. I'll just fix the price now, today. But in our modern crazy days, it's just like a method of speculation. It's just all on paper and that's it. No trade is real being done. Crazy. And the worst part is that those trades manipulate the market about the prices. That's why everything goes up. For example, in the stock exchange in New York for commodity for Arabica coffee beans, they traded this and that way, and then a simple Vietnamese guy said like, okay, now I'll sell you the coffee beans for price higher, only because the rates at the exchange for the futures of the coffee went higher. Huh, crazy. Speculations, markets, capitalism. I love it. Ah, oi.
Oh. Okay.
Hello.
Okay. He's gonna let you know
Oh yeah.
about. Okay, give me one moment. Okay, I had a brief conversation with somebody.
Okay. Sure. Sure.
Okay. So
You know, we're
so
busy
about
people.
about the trading and the buying of commodities here in Vietnam. Anything that you need, okay, we can do partnership. I'm just not a sales agent, you know, a buyer's agent, buy or sell. No, I want a part of it. It's best that way, you know. More honest that way, more fair. You know, there's other things I could do too, marketing, advertising, you know, the whole 9 yards. I could do a franchise, you know, but nevertheless, okay, give me one moment, please.
Yeah, sure. Mr. Greco will be back to us in a couple of minutes. So, enjoy my view. Oh, my hair is getting thicker. It's nice. Yeah, plus the lip, I think, will cure in a couple of days.
He had lasers in his head for 2 weeks at the hospital. There was another bad incident. Okay.
Yeah.
He had electrodes. Okay. At BI2, he just passed out. He's a diabetic. You know.
Got a lot of health issues.
Yeah. And it wasn't so bad 3 years ago, but you know, it's very, very hard to do things when, you know, you're undercapitalized. The capital, anything happens when you got enough zort, okay? It hits that. Enough pound, enough money, okay? Ruble, okay? Right? Shekels. That the man over there talked about shekels, and in Russia, it's called lumber. Okay, you got to use lumber to build a house. Okay, so I like that. It isn't. It's just wood.
By the way, have you ever seen the traditional Russian old school house? How we built it? It's just like you take a tree, okay? Then how do you say, take away the crust? But the thing is that we don't chop it. We put little holes and you make with the whole tree.
Okay, a tree trunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, America.
Yeah, something like this. Exactly.
Yeah, the whole tree trunk.
When you go to the homestead or whatever, just with the...
Yeah, and the bamboo in Vietnam, they use bamboo. And they make bamboo huts.
Bamboo huts, yeah.
They're very, very good, they make. Okay, we could do, you want to sell bamboo huts? I can get all the products here. Wealthy people love it.
Well, weather conditions are good for bamboo huts out here.
Oh, wonderful. There's a lot of warm weather areas, and you got a classic bamboo hut. You want a size of a small room? Okay, about $3,500. You pay the shipping. You know, you can be cheaper, buy 10, 20 of them and resell. Everything's here. They're very cool in their bamboo huts, and it'd be the first on your block to have a bamboo hut. Okay, from the jungles of Vietnam. Wow, you know, classic. They have old motorbikes too, 30, 40, 50 years old. That's all. I take the parts off, they ship it to you. You got classic. Okay, and it'll all be modernized. Pick any one, 5,000 to 15,000. You know, they're classics. You know, 30, 40, 50, 60 years ago. They went through wars and stuff. And they're still active, they're still moving. You know, for these collectors, I'm telling you, I see a lot of people.
Yeah, remember Full Metal Jacket? And the guy was driving Honda Dream, I guess. They still got Honda Dreams from back in the day. And they still work. I don't even know where do they get the spare parts, but still on the run. Interesting. You know, what was done previously, like cars and bikes, far much better than they're doing nowadays. Nowadays, because they do it specifically, you drive a bike for 3 years, it breaks down, and you ought to buy a new one. And that's it. So that market goes on and on and on.
It ages a year or two because it's rusted. You know, they rust. They don't put anything on products.
Yeah.
They don't put that's how, you know, it's all baby money you pay, and you know, last 3 months, 6 months, a year, it's so baby money. You know, it's the economy. You know, so
There's this old-fashioned Spanish proverb, Catherine plus Catherine makes a Florin. So,
wait, say that again. Let them look at your mouth. He'll teach you. His pronunciation is very good.
in Spanish, it's like Catherine, Catherine, dinero, Florin. It means копейка рубль бережет. Like penny to a penny makes a pound.
A pound for a pound.
Yeah.
A penny for
Yeah, penny plus penny make you a pound.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like
I know the
cent
saying.
plus cent makes you $1. So little money, but in the end of the day, huge capital.
But they got to see my eyes.
Yeah.
I was
Eyes of
taught
Mr. Graham.
this.
All right.
Okay. A penny for a penny. You know, with the pound
Makes
stuff.
you a dime, yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. There's things, but it's true. You know, I forgot. It's been a long time. I should never even spoke what I spoke because it was incorrect. But I knew this growing up. What it is hard work. Hard work, sweat. You make a penny. And when I had a lot of money, I picked up dog shit like a human slave for an hour, 2 hours for $5. I know what I did. I went out. I bought Peter meat, coffee, and cigarettes. It cost me $15. Oh, and outside I cleaned up three big gigantic pit bulls and things like that. We were saving dogs' lives.
Oh.
Or at least I was trying to. I don't know if he truly was.
Okay.
I don't know whatever happened with all the dogs.
Okay.
But I gotta say, I guess, gotta say everything. Before I
Okay.
never used to say that part, and I made everybody into superheroes.
Closing time.
Yeah. Okay. Great. In 2026, we have to learn things. So all the craziness, it has to stop. Okay, the way these people are thinking, because they don't know the rest of the story, like Paul Harvey. Okay, look at Paul Harvey, and now you know the rest of the story. Okay, I was young. I was very, very, very young, and I didn't know these old subjects. Well, Mr. Paul Harvey and his son been doing it over 50 years. Okay, and I advise you to look online. 2 times a day, and he sat in them wooden houses in the middle of nowhere. He didn't do it for the money, and he was very wealthy. Okay, so what he was saying with these cliches and stuff, he cut me off briefly because we want to talk positive about things, and we truly do. And I'm going to show people how you take a derogatory from somebody else's past or possibly your past, and worry about yourself, your past. Don't worry what your mother and father and other people did in the past. It's the past. It's a positive thing, and that's what this is about. It's January 3rd, you know, so positive and constructive. But what he just spoke, he's going to say entirely, because I know if I give him enough time, Dimitri, okay, he'll recall. I think there's a lot of it, a pound for a pound, you know. I'm sorry, with the penny.
Yeah, penny
for a penny equal a dollar, or it equals a pound. I think it was pound. So the origin probably, you know, Britain, because they use pound, you know. So that's up. But there's a lot of wonderful things like that. They're just, if it's spoken right, you know, I call it poetry in motion. Poetry in motion. A dollar for a dollar equals $2. Okay, a $2 plus $1. Poetry in motion.
Yeah.
Whatever you do in life, you got to go forward, not just sit and talk about it. You got to be a good little soldier, Bobby. That's what they used to say when my parents divorced. And just do the right thing. So, okay, comrade. Okay, give all that old world.
Okay, the bottom line.
Old world.
The
old world.
bottom line
Positive
is always
messages.
positive messages,
The
positive
old world.
thinking.
I love it.
Positive thinking.
I haven't talked to
Was
you for 20
nice
years,
talking
30
to you.
years.
Was Mr. Bob Greco. Say goodbye.
Really?
Ozzy.
Ozzy.
Right. Glad,
Ozzy Osbourne.
yeah. We're glad
Ozzy,
that you joined our
Ozzy.
stream. This is Dmitry. Have a good evening. Всем спасибо большое
Anything
и
wise,
приятного,
anything wise you want to say?
приятного
Anything
Нового
you want
года.
to say? This is Ozzy Osbourne. But Ozzy, just Ozzy.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for nice words. Guys, see you maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Happy New Year. Чумон на мой.
Give me the podium now. Okay. Okay. No, what he was trying to say, yeah, we are God. You know, he said the biggest deception. Okay, what he said, we are God. So deceiving. God isn't with you. Okay, and guess what? Okay, both. I believe. Okay, there's Satan and there's I'm sorry, Lucifer first, then it was Satan. Lucifer was the chosen, you know, he had every gift. Okay, so he's with us. Okay, so and naturally Satan's with us, and naturally God's with us. Okay, I believe, I guess thinking about it, and probably you would agree. Okay, we're all, not just only us, but we all are Lucifer. God chose us to be here. Okay, so we are all Lucifer. But what do you want to do with your life? Okay, you want to lead a godly life? Just nice and simple. Just be a good person, my mother said. Okay, and she's 100% Jewish bloodline. Just be a good person. She never forced religion on me. Just be a good person. That's all. Okay, and through my life's journey, let me tell you, especially being in Vietnam, you know, just talking with people, being myself. That's all it is, myself, me, myself, and I. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit warm here, but the most important, what he said about the God. Okay, you know, not all philosophy is understood. It's just the way it is. Maybe you understood an hour ago, but now you're tired. So you know, the brain's not full awake. No, but this is very profound and very wise. Okay, and it's not the weed. Okay, this guy's naturally high. Oh, so am I. Yeah, you don't need any, and seriously, okay, you don't need any drugs. You don't need liquor. The whole world's fucked up. Okay, if you got a good personality, you know one or more subjects. Some people in the joke say, "Man, you high? That was good what you said. Oh, that was wise. Oh, that recipe you gave me, oh, my family loves it. And we talk about you for 10 years. That tomato sauce, Bob, man." Okay, okay. And it's not only me, I tell you, so anything that's positive for a person that brings warmth and happiness, isn't that what God is? That's what God is, to bring warmth and happiness. So it's in us. But nevertheless, Okay, so we're all hey 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 God's chosen. Okay, so I would say like what he said. But first there's Lucifer turned to be Satan. We all start off the chosen. Okay, it's just what we want to do in our life. And trust me, okay, yeah, I got that Michael in me. Okay, there's somebody else in me, and I think maybe we all do. All people are created equal. But trust me, okay, me personally, my upbringing, okay, never forced my hand. Okay, I prefer, okay, just to be, okay, hey, Lucifer, the good Lucifer. Don't ever turn me into Satan, okay? Because it's too simple. And that's the problem with your life, okay, rich or poor. Okay, it's to do with the Satan stuff. Because it's simple to take candy from a baby or screw people around with paperwork, okay? Paper processing, this and that, or be a doctor or lawyer and screw people around, or sell fake products. It's all simple. Everybody thinks, oh, this organization, this police, and that's going to do things. Well, it's not. Okay, it's not. So make organizations, okay, NGOs, and do it properly, like World Better Business, okay, incorporated what I started. I don't want US aid. I knew what was going on. Elon Musk's a smart guy. Okay, there's probably more than just smart, but strategic maybe. Okay, they hurt a bunch of young kids, young adults I'll call. They have intelligence, and they can figure it out because the purity in them, like what Trump said, Donald. Okay, and I can call him Donald. I do believe, because I called him Don or Donald a long time ago over the phone and in person at Faces when I was a young, Elon Musk would have, and all of them, okay, they wanted. But sometimes I take bad advice from people, or especially females with the vulgarity. You better give me an effing job, so don't bother me no more. Okay, and a lot, I got 95% of jobs, and I'm kind of boss right away, and everybody liked me. Okay, I just temporarily resign, I tell them. And no, we don't want you to go. I say I resign temporary because I don't know what the future's going to bring. But let me tell you, in Vietnam, there's a lot of international, non-international. Guess what? I fired them. Big mistake, too. I should just take whatever the cash they wanted, but I just couldn't do it. It was a stepping stone. But I never realized I needed extra money because unforeseen situations, like he's going through unforeseen situations. There's hundreds, thousands of stories, Everybody thinks when you travel and you're Caucasian, you got a lot of money. That's not the case. And if it is, you don't screw people over that way. Just be nice partners and do things together. That's that. You can be good at one thing. As long as you're good at it, you work at it, okay, climb aboard. Grow a better business organization. All right? And if it's still valid or not valid, okay, I never relinquished it. I was CEO, Dr. Donald D. Clark. I sent them a message today. I want my papers. And I told them, So there's only so much I could do, So with this truth be told stuff, I'm going to show you things online that's going to amaze you, okay, about food and stuff. And let me tell you, I knew this stuff over 40 years ago. I'm 60. I don't look 60. I got some medical issues, yeah. But guess what? God cures. Okay? You see this man Ozzy here? This is really Ozzy Osbourne. Okay? He rose. Look at him. He rose.
Actually, they say Ozzy Osbourne doesn't exist. He's a character played. Just a character.
Yeah, he is a character too. Yeah, he's around. A couple of songs and Boom Boom was okay, but it was something about him I never liked. It was if there was a, I don't know what would you call it, the Invisible Man. Years ago, remember the teachings about Invisible Man? It's been a long time. I don't expect anybody to remember, but it was these old world sayings about the Invisible Man. You know, there's no fucking invisible man there. And if there's somebody that's there, it's the Spirit of God that's enlightening you when you're in your bed and you're sleeping. It happened to me. And you got these passages. All of you's got it. We all got it. Don't be a fool. All right? That's it. Lead a nice, peaceful life. Open up your own companies. All right? I'll CEO it. Okay? They want all the money. They just can't get enough. All right?
Yeah, the world owns $300 gazillion. Whoa. This is the debt of all the countries in the world. Who do we owe it to?
Yeah.
To these two fucking companies, BlackRock.
Yeah. There's a lot of people, okay, involved. You know, I never say corporation. Okay, I don't like putting titles. Okay, you don't even have to be a member or buy stock in that corporation. Trust me, it gets worse than that. They're nothing. Okay, understand? Don't think the Gates and all that. They ain't nothing. It's all a little fish. Don't look at the whale, boy, girl. Okay, look at the little fish right next to you. Okay, that's hacking you, and that's pretending they're your friends. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's a mammal. Okay, there's a whale, but what about a minnow fish? A minnow. The minnow to the whale. The whale's the largest, and the minnow, I believe, is one of these the small fish. Fish. The whale.
The black one.
Yeah, black whale. A whale's a whale. Okay, and a minnow. Okay, we're talking about when we talk about David and Goliath. Okay, the Almighty and this and that. Don't worry about the giants. You don't mess with the giant, they're not going to step on you. Okay? Okay, I walk in the shadow of death, they fear no evil. It's all, don't fuck with people. Okay? Don't slander and bullshit. It's that. Walk peacefully. Okay? Walk in with your money. Okay, I did all the fancy places. That's that. Okay, I am who I am. I'm just here exploring the world. That's all we are, right? Explorers?
Explorers, right on.
You're exploring the world, aren't you?
It's said that God created us to experience the beauty that He created.
Yeah.
That's why we are the images of God.
I want to kiss Him.
And in the Bible, in the real Bible, in the non-modified King James or the Bible that was modified in 360 something.
I got a lot of priests that follow me.
After Jesus, the real Bible says the kingdom of God is within you. I and my Father are one. What else does He need to say that you create this reality? You are the manifestors of this beauty. Close your eyes, there is nothing. Who is God? Tell me now.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Hallelujah.
I completely agree with those words that are true and genuine, authentic. That's quite right.
Yeah. That's why I said it's me, myself, and I. And that's what I was. And I took out what do you call it, paraphrase or something, or re-paraphrase. Yeah. My mother told me, okay, they said, Robert, you're for Robert. I'm like, huh? Yeah, I have money. Yeah, I work my ass off. Go to school when I'm not tired. Okay? Socialize. I'm a young kid. It was always that way. 13, 14. I'm with 21, 22. They allow me into places. Okay? Because I was taught respect. That's it. And yeah, if I drink, okay, drink a little bit or don't drink. That's it. It's a part of society, my mother told me. And better you don't smoke. Okay? And everybody smoked then. She died of lung cancer. But no, she didn't like when I smoked. Then she smoked. She was like, I love you. You know what I mean? So, it's a whole different time. Okay, a whole different place, whole different country. You know, I'm not saying one country's better than the other, one ward's better than the other. Not at all, never. Okay, we all do things a little bit different. So if you want to be evil, be the best at it. That's fine. Okay, you want to be good, be the best at it. There's only good and bad. Okay, there's no purgatory when it comes down to that. It's either you're good or bad. Okay, it's sunny out. You see it's sunny? Okay, or it's dark. If that cloud comes over the sun, then it's called cloudy day. But the sun's still there. So you only have daytime, nighttime, hot, cold. Okay? It's either you're my comrade or the opposite of non-comrade.
No, downgrade?
Yeah.
Upgrade, downgrade?
No. Okay, we're comrades.
Yes,
we're friends. We're into it. We're gonna live or die together.
Yeah.
Okay, we're comrades. Live or die.
The opposite, nemesis, enemy?
Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Enemy, right?
Friend is enemy.
Li. Then the other one is I forgot right now. I was talking about it in the past.
Yeah. Enemy of mine, you know? No, enemy mine.
He's Russian, so his mind good about these kind of things. Okay, they know. Wait, you have Li in the World War when Russia and America got together.
Yeah.
They like this.
Right.
Okay, we got to. Okay, but that's all. I don't want to get into the thesis of that. Yeah, I got slander.
We got a proverb.
Spray paint over a year ago. Nobody did nothing. Okay, where's the Jewish League and everybody? With the Jewish slander. Huh?
Historian got a saying like, let's start our conversation from Adam to Potsdam. От Адама до Потсдама. Potsdam is where the treaty was signed, ending World War II part on the.
Yeah, okay, you can stay in French. I have a lot of people I understand
Like
French.
talk history starting from Adam.
Yeah,
and
he's
then
good
in
with the history.
20th century, so it's a long conversation.
Yeah. Okay, subscribe.
Like, share.
Yeah, live, share.
Do whatever you want. It's your life.
Yeah, okay.
You got free will.
We need donations. Okay, clothes.
Yeah.
You know,
Doesn't
phone.
work. Doesn't work.
All right.
The phone that I was provided, we changed the battery.
A friend of mine.
Yeah, from a friend of Bob's. Thank you very much.
Vietnamese guy, saveybooking.com.
It's too old, so it doesn't work. Donate, discriminate.
Yeah, the phone company's been using for years. When
Yeah,
I
I
have
guess
a
it's
phone
like
a long
11
time ago.
or 10 years.
You
So
know,
that's.
my phone's broken. One of the or something got robbed. I forgot. You know, I want to forget about those things. But yeah, he gave me the phone. I think it was the same phone, and it's the same company. He said he deals with. Dimitri walked 5K. It's supposed to have been down the block, and then he was supposed to change the battery. Well, same thing. The guy wanted me to change the battery, and I paid the guy $300,000. I just give him back the phone. Keep the 300. You don't want to give me back 300. Yeah, keep it. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Well, shit happens. But I think it's the same phone he gave Dimitri. Boy, it's the same thing with the battery up to 70 something and down. He'll tell you. He's been suffering with this 3-4 days. He needs communication, that they get money and stuff and get the apps and all of that. You know, I went through it a long time ago. I went through it a few times. Even now I am. You know, you got to have credit card. You have to have things like that. When COVID, if I had the credit card, I would have just done it myself. Okay, not call back America. I had all the masks here. You know, I could have hired people too with the credit card. Okay, my friends put some money on. I paid the staff. You know, a long time ago. My French friend Luke Cicero, he worked for government. He was a filmer in Paris. Nice guy. He went back 4 years ago. Or 5 years ago. We tried to sell the mask. Okay, and he contacted the government. You know, with French and everything, and you know, worker. Well, nobody wanted anything. Boy, I contacted the county, at the hospitals. Nobody checked their email, I guess. You know, there are no calling cards. You know, how could I call? And nobody else want to call. So possibly would have saved a lot of lives. I don't know. It was a long time ago. So trials and tribulations, you go through shit. Okay. What do you know about trials and tribulations? Trials and tribulations.
Nothing.
Oh, okay, maybe we do. I'm still trying to. We go through trials and we go through tribulations. You know. Okay, I don't know who this Kiwi is. Okay, all right. It possibly still continued recording. I think it did before. But no, there was. It doesn't even sound like them. It was years ago. I met him. We went to church together. We were giving out free English,
Oh, okay.
and he was too. Well, yeah, at the Protestant place, it was about 400 people, kids for English, right? Humanitarian. He works for some big companies here, or he designs, like I think, Anna and a few of them. But years ago, I wanted to work with him with some things, but he had too many projects going on to talk about, America and his country and do things because, I was in the business too, construction, but more on the design side, Okay, but that's that. I work too, but I'm the designer and I work with other designers. That's all. Use common sense. Okay, but I'll let Ozzy, and Dimitri. It's the Ozzy and Dimitri show, live. Okay, so we're in the 1 hour. Okay, they could take over however long they want to talk. The Ozzy and the Dimitri show. Okay, multi-country, multi-language. Okay, multi-disease. No, I'm making a joke. There's no disease.
There's no disease, only detox.
Yeah, there's only detox. Wait, say it again.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
There isn't a disease. It's called detox.
It is actually called dis-ease.
But it's talk loud because I got a lot of people that are messed up in my life, and there's doctors and lawyers, and you don't want to know the people that like to drink JB and sit and talk with me and Heineken and Guinness Stout. But I got a good ear and I got a quiet mouth and I know how to forget.
Well, I would never want to be a doctor, I think, because all their practice is based on a theory, which is called theory of germs.
Please.
Which has
talk
been
loud. Show your face.
which has been pumped by Louis Pasteur together with Rockefellers, and they brought all petrol-based drugs and deleted everything natural. But
vitamins too. Inside of the vitamins. Outside, it's oil-based.
Yeah. But they could do it because in these days people were taking kerosene, slaves were taking kerosene.
You know about 1930, I knew years ago about the laws. The laws, 1930, about food processing. Okay, there's this Dr. Berger, whatever, online. I look at him once in a while, and I only want to watch a little bit because I knew about these things. That was before online. I'm just a layman. Okay, I'm not this big university graduate person. I'm around the university graduates and stuff all my life, and they like to talk, and I like to listen. Okay, and they want to teach me. And that's how I grew up. High government. Lawyers the best ones, and I see things. And I hear things, I shut my mouth off. They know me. They know my upbringing. So that's all. But what he's saying, the gospel. Okay, but 1913, we talked earlier about it, about as long as you package it up and it's edible, it's edible. So the world's being poisoned. JFK's talking about it now. I knew it when I was a little kid because I was around elders, 10, 15, 20, 25 years older. They take me under their wing. That's why you got to respect your elders. Especially the good ones. The other ones, I don't know. Just, give them some soup and water. Okay, make sure they're clean. Okay, it's what you put in. Okay, it isn't how you start your life, it's how you end your life. Or you don't end your life and you continue your life. It could only be three. Okay, there's always a start, there's a center, and possibly an end. Okay, people in the Bible, what do they say? They live 200, 300 years, 700 years?
Yes, they live that long.
Yeah.
But we can't.
Yeah.
Because we are raised with poison and fear. And that's how we live, and that's why we overbreathe, because we are pumped with fear from every possible point, and we are poisoned by every possible point that we could be. Yeah. The chemtrails in the sky, the fluoride in your water, the 5G, 6G, these are all detrimental for our health. And the cause of this is not the germs, the invisible pathogens, etc. We are more germ than human. For one human cell, we have 10 bacteria. E. coli. There is no bacteria. Is E. coli bad? Last 10 centimeters of our back door is full of E. coli. So the cause of disease is toxicity and deficiency. Please remember that and detox your butt off. Thank you.
It's a lake. So they get all that revenue from the water. But a long time ago, it was lead they had in the inbound water. Then when you crossed to a different ward or a different demographics, it wasn't. What it wasn't designed that way. They all had lead base. They all had lead base. Or no, let me complete this lead base. It's very important. Okay, because I don't want to make somebody into a leftist.
Right.
Okay, you got to know the rest of the story. Okay, there's houses in most of the world, and they're very old. Okay, and the plumbing very old. Okay, and they used to use lead. Okay, and years later, okay, lead meant whatever retardation and blah due to lead. Well, where I was across the way, they still had lead. I was friends with whatever his name was, chief and fire commissioner, water reclamation people too, but of town of Cicero, police and fire, and I was good friends with a lot of people. And I sat in offices where I was privileged to be in. They're restricted areas, and that's that. So that's all. Hey, I saw things that adults that didn't even see in my life, and even as a young adult, So, but the lead stuff, okay, it's very, very important. The things he was saying about fluoride, there's stuff in fluoride, and they said because of their teeth, to save people's teeth. Well, yeah, it's bullshit. Okay, they trust me. Dr. James Marshall, he's a dentist. I'm not saying he's bullshit, but guess what? I went to the dental conventions, in Las Vegas with him. Remember Jim Marshall? If you're still alive, well, I hope you are. Okay, in Riverside, Illinois.
What water are you drinking at home?
We boil it.
You boil
Vietnam water.
You don't get rid of fluoride.
I don't even know what's in the water here.
There is fluoride. These people are all poisoned with fluoride.
Oh, okay. Worldwide. I know. Okay, I know. If you say once, or just say, I mean, because there's people that will, derogatory stuff. So his last comment, okay, that one I totally, if I could delete. It shouldn't be spoken that way. Just in general, okay, what do you drink? Then you should, kind of give somebody a wink if you want. Just say, hey. I say Chicago because it's still there, and it's been prevalent, and it's already been known, and that's that. And all of America, there's stuff. It's all online, and it's prevalent and everything within the law, So wherever my butt's at, to the best of my abilities, okay, I got to do due diligence naturally, but the point is practice smarts, because people take things out of context. Like they're eating the dogs. Well, they was eating the dogs. I live with the people, okay, when they're migrants. And they eat dogs there. And if you don't have no money, what are you going to eat? There's a dog over there. Ozzy, how many dogs you got?
I mean, hunger is the best trainer, I think I would say, right? When you're hungry, you don't see. Of course, we all would eat the dog.
Yeah.
Or we would eat each other.
Yeah. And we still do. I did a documentary about it.
Yeah.
There's still cannibals in Asia and mountain areas and stuff. There's cannibals.
They calculate the number of burgers that McDonald's sell, and the number of cows are not enough for this, and they say we are eating our meat.
We could be.
Yeah.
We could be. Yes, they were in Oak Brook, Illinois, and downtown McDonald's Corp. The corporation McDonald's. I eat the stuff because it's just one of them things, but totally don't eat none of that stuff.
For water, I would recommend reverse osmosis.
Oh yeah, reverse osmosis.
Like a small kiosk, you can buy it second hand for 1.82 million. I can send you a guy who does this.
Yeah.
This is the best way to get rid of fluoride and other shit.
If you got a phone number, okay, it's his contact. Okay, you can donate $20 to me. Okay, and you can donate $20 to him. Okay, that's all. So that's donation. You can give $200 or $2,000 or $2 million. That's fine. Okay, but reverse osmosis. He has somebody here for 1.8 million VND. So basically, each 100,000 number. Okay, I can't even think equal $4 US. You know, so
A little bit less.
that's that. Okay, that's good enough. You know. So just round it off. Hey, we're not teaching economics right now. Okay, or 1 + 1 = 17. 1 + 1 = 17. That's what my accountant said. Hi, there's my accountant.
No. There's the joke. 2 + 2. What equals it? It's like, are we buying or we are selling? You got the joke, right? So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Hey, first, but it came out late. We're buying 1 + 1 = We're buying and selling.
No, are we buying or are we selling?
Yeah, are we buying or
It
are we
depends.
selling?
So.
It's a Mexican standoff,
Yeah.
right? It's a dead heat. You know.
It's hard to find a good accountant. They've been searching for Galina for couple over the year.
I watched the reel recently. He asks why 1 is 1, why 2 is 2. Till 9, he asks why 7 is 7, 8 is 8, and 9 is 9. Why? Can you guess?
No, it's because of the fingers.
No.
Oh, wait.
1 has 1 angle.
You need
Yeah,
how it's
continue,
written.
continue.
Two angles.
Yeah, continue.
3
It's been a long
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
Continue
circles.
for everybody. Continue for me if you remember. I don't want to put you on the spot. Yeah, okay. If you could total recall or half recall one to use, yeah, it has something to do with this and this and this and this.
Yeah.
I saw that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I had no clue what the fuck it was, but it was kind of cool. Doing things.
Yeah, it's kind of written down so that the number of angles.
Is the
Well, it's based
the
on Hebrew, right? The Hebrew stuff, right?
Everything is
Or the
from
Torah.
Hebrew, everything
Yeah,
is.
the Torah, right?
Torah,
Yeah. Well, they from the Torah. That's what we listen to, you know, and they said that's where everything lies in the Torah, you know, and the numbers and things. When I was a kid, they used to read it to me, and they read me the Catholic Bible. How messed up am I? Okay, one side's Italian, one side's Jewish. Yeah.
And
So,
I will send you a documentary about Jewish alphabet.
yeah.
A guy took all the letters of the Jewish alphabet, put them in beads, lined them in a rope, a thread, and put them on a sphere. Rolled it on a sphere.
I hope you speak loud.
Yeah.
Because this is worthy stuff.
And the path that the numbers, that the letters aligned, brought him to a tool shaped like something like that. And this tool he puts on the shape.
Like the world?
No, it's like a tool like this, and when he turns it on the light and the shadow on the,
I just saw a
it
documentary.
creates every letter in Hebrew when he turns it.
I heard things like this. I recently saw it.
But how did he discover this? Crazy, 30 years ago. No.
Somebody discovered 30
Yes, a Jew guy.
Wow.
Yeah. Also, you know about the Holocaust, but I'm not going to talk about it.
I know enough about it. Yeah, I don't want to talk online about things. I already have anti-Semitic stuff.
No,
They anti-Semitic. They spray paint my house.
It's history.
Yeah, they spray paint my house.
Really?
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah. Yes, it was set up. Some fuck bullshit's up over a year ago. The anti-Semitic sprayed Berlin, no money, and big logo stuff. No swastika. but it was anti-Semitic. All the Vietnamese seemed, they say they white people. It was three people, yeah. Yeah, I think it was one man, two girls, two men and one girl. And they were drinking and stuff. And I live in a private cul-de-sac.
Yeah, it's hard to actually to find what they're doing there. So
That
it's very
Vietnam guy,
specifically.
that Vietnam guy, for one of them, they set it up. That's when the cop came over. When they were extorting me for money, that guy. Okay. Yeah, nobody did shit. Okay. You know, I didn't want to get into that, how they slandered me and my wife. Say shit. Nobody protected us. But yeah, the anti-Semitic stuff that's on there, that's a nice one. Oh, anti-Semitic and all Vietnam witnesses.
They say it's what
I'm worried about my
it's
kids
what,
now.
it's what Israel wants,
Oh yeah.
that the people hate the Jews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, to victimize.
One of my best friends, 35 years, okay, and he's pretty radical stuff and all of this stuff because of the TV. But he trusts me with his life, okay? Then like I'm in the tour and all the Middle East people, I go to the clubs. I'm in their house. I go to the mosque, I go to all that stuff. And that was even during 9/11, okay? So they trust me. The reputation I had, it far surpassed. You know, I don't go tell my family and this and that. You know what I mean? I want my family with me. And they know I had a good reputation in unions, government. They know. But guess what? When your money's short or something, you know, I don't know, like I could figure, you know, or how does people turn antisocial? Okay? You know what I mean? I don't want to get to the true French stuff. Regardless if you're blood or not blood, you got to be friend with them. And that's the bottom line. Okay? Oh, thank you. We're all from the same father, but a different mother. Okay? And that's the way it is. We have our fathers in heaven.
Yes, but someone on the way divided us. Someone said we are father's sons, and then they altered the Bible and they created another God that they people worship in the sky. And now these people who think they are God call these people goyim, idol worshippers, etc. because they look down to us, because they know that we are too blind to see we are God.
Yeah. Well, what do you think about the lunatic leftist?
Leftist.
The ones that are, because my mother, father did this, and that's why, for me, give me free money. Yeah, I mean, so you know, I mean, cry about bullshit. Whatever happened yesterday. You know, yeah, whatever happened yesterday, it's yesterday. Yeah, victims. I'm a victim. Guess what? He's victim right now, but he got to go forward. Okay?
I never play a role of a victim, okay?
You know.
I said like, she happens and that's it.
Sometimes sad.
No.
Maybe, no. Once or twice, no, they break you down. No, I saw him broke down. Okay, a few times. No, but he picks himself up. But yeah, he picks himself up.
No matter how down you fall, it's how you stand up.
Yeah, like Sylvester Stallone. You know, he got knocked down. He's my idol. I'm proud to be an Italian with Sylvester Stallone around.
I want to say that I'm also impressed how strong he is standing.
So,
Really,
Yeah.
congratulations. But because, I mean, I wouldn't
God.
be so strong.
Yeah.
When you're around people that are godly, truly godly, that means just doing things. You don't need to be a clergy member or go to church every day, because most of the ones I know all my life, they're worthless. It's just the average person. It could be anybody above average, basically. It's anybody, okay? I'm not going to do
It's
the...
very important. It's about people with whom you hang out.
That's what it is, yeah. It has nothing to do with money or environment.
If you stick together with good people, golden-hearted, then it keeps you going on stronger and stronger. If you stick around with some mess, drinking vodka around, then you're going downside. So that's it. I guess.
And I think as you grow up, you see that family is not as important as you imagine to be For
Yeah.
example, now I have no family.
Well, you got new family right now, brother.
Yes, yeah. Thank
Join
you.
us.
Okay, okay, you got new family right now. I knew a couple hippies like you back in the day. Okay, okay, he's younger than me, but he has an old soul. Yeah, okay, he has about 3 generations at least of soul inside of him. Okay, fairly new soul right here. He's look at his face. He got a new soul. Okay, okay, so he has to learn from the 2 goats. Okay. Yeah, in America, I guess the new thing in sports, the GOAT, like Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's considered the GOAT.
Greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do it.
Okay, I guess that's what it is, the GOAT. I never hear the GOAT. Okay, must be something good, I guess. You know.
About Michael Jordan, they say he's a reptile.
Oh yeah.
He's a reptilian. There is a video of him dribbling the ball and going to the slam dunk. And in the video, his limbs are a bit extended. And they say he's a reptilian.
I'm lucky I was from Chicago. That was the best time of my life. I watched the Bulls any chance I had, and I worked in a restaurant, so I did delivery and management, things like that, a few other things. You know, make good money, but the games I would be in and out, and I listened on the radio. You know, we didn't have stupid smartphone back then to watch it. I probably would have gotten into an accident. Thank God for that. But man, the 1985 Bears, they played in Chicago. Or played in Chicago. They won the Super Bowl, and then Morton High School. I was a door guard. Mr. Mann, he was a coach or something for Chicago Bears. He would go around and take notes and stuff. Hey, past games and stuff. He was an analyst, I guess. Then it goes to the coaches. Okay, but nevertheless, it was one of my teachers too. So I had fun with the Bears throughout high school. Loved sports then. And the Chicago Cubs too, even though I was a Sox fan then. But everything changed. So the love for the Sox, no more. I forgot about the Cubs. I just like kind of the area. But maybe in the future, once a Sox fan, always a Sox fan. Okay. I was actually a Harry Carey fan, to be honest. I love Harry Carey. I actually worked at Harry Carey's briefly, and I forgot about that when he first opened. I forgot so many places I got experience at. I watched a documentary yesterday about Popeyes. Well, I know I worked at one church's chicken on North Avenue, and Cicero a long time ago, African area, and I'm the only white. I went for chicken. And yeah, I have all the experience from my house and working at 13, 14 years. Okay, after a week, a management program. It was just too far and dangerous, and they want me to be there at night on Friday, Saturday, and I'm a young kid. Why do I want to do that then? If it was in my area and there was a bunch of little hotties, I'm 16, 17 doing it. Yeah, all right, that wasn't my area. If it was my area, yeah, I would have stuck with it. But a lot of experience, and I worked at that place where we were talking about experiences before. He worked a lot of places. You worked in a lot of countries, huh, Ozzy? Yeah, you worked in a lot of countries. Oh, he's his computer
I
stuff.
worked in Poland as a programmer.
Okay, I wonder about it for video editing. Okay, it's a godsend if you can edit these videos, and we could probably turn this into something real special. And the things about time release, and the things we spoke about. Okay, I got enough footage. Okay, if you guys got some footage, even a bunch of photographs, you could put together a flash presentation. Are you okay with editing at all?
Editing?
Yeah, for video.
No.
Oh, okay.
Programmer, hardcore.
Okay, but if
Which language do you prefer?
Shat.
Oh, cool, nice. C# is
the other guy yesterday, the Vietnamese guy, 26.
quite
What?
good.
Well, he was something else. remember the guy yesterday, the Vietnamese?
He was.
He speaks pretty good
Python
English.
and Python.
Python.
Yes.
It's AI stuff.
Yes, it's for if I'm doing scripts on blockchain. It's very good. Yeah. I learned myself JavaScript, Python, by YouTube videos.
Nice.
Because I was working for a lot of IT startups, and when the IT guys started telling you,
Do they still use that technology? Your technology, because for YouTube and the videos and Facebook, do they still use it, or did they go to the snake?
They use applications to edit videos, not programming languages.
no, it's not programming. It's just application.
You use programming languages to make programs, they can edit videos. But you need to find applications to edit videos. Like there was one
Video clips, something. There's a lot
there
of.
are a lot of applications that you can use, but you will have to pay.
Okay, years ago, maybe we could restart it. I was doing something similar to Craigslist.
Craigslist,
Yeah. My setup was very, very, very simplified, and that's all I'll say online. You know, that's all I'll say. I'll tell them in private that Dimitri knows some things, but I don't know if I was ever really specific on one or two subjects, with my design. That's all. My design, it's many things. It's simplified, but it's intricate. Everything's point blank. If you know the saying, point blank, comrade, point blank. But one thing you don't.
Remember the video where it was one of our first ones where we were buying banh mi with
Water guns.
We were like, cornbread.
Watch Dimitri's face. Well, watch his face. You gotta watch it. It's hilarious.
If you want to talk something about business, just do it with us. Russian, American friends, our Turkish friend Ozzy. We are family here in Nyacha, and family is important.
Pew pew.
Pew pew.
And it was so hilarious. We're at the bread stand, okay? And it was a nice day, and I got big water guns. I got my American hat on. Everybody knows me, I can't get the VN thing on the side, so people don't want to sell me in the past or whatever. So, okay. I bought this at U.S. Okay, I'm not officially Russian. I'm American citizen and always will be. I will never give up my American citizenship. Okay, and all the good that's what's inside America, and it's globally too. It doesn't matter where you're at. I met people worldwide in America, worldwide here, that are nice and sincere, But that's only words. There's people that's really, really deep, and they go forward with what they say. It's very rare, but I come across people like this, but they're at rock bottom because situation. You got to have the wood. Russia would say you have to have the timber. Oh, hey, no timber, no nothing, no zort, no geld. Okay, hey, that's working capital. Or De Niro, right? De Niro, money.
De Niro, money.
Yeah. How many languages could you say money in? How do you say in Polish money?
Money?
Yeah.
Gotówka.
Okay, Russian? French?
Деньги.
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 And what other languages?
French.
L'argent.
L'argent. D'argent. D'argent. L'argent.
Okay.
In Arabic, if man.
If man?
If man.
It sounds like if and man.
Yeah.
And Tony Moses Khalil. Hello. Okay. He'll say hi to you. Okay. Best friend for like 35 years. Moses. I'm friends with Moses.
Moses?
Yeah, Moses Khalil. Moses Anthony. Better known as Tony. Moses. He was such a handsome man.
They see when Moses divided the sea so
The
that
Red Sea,
people
yes.
can walk, they made a fire there with special bushes and seeds, which when combined create a DMT. And that's how everybody thought and believed, maybe even walked over the sea. That's the story. Yeah.
But I wonder, so many years ago, if somebody dug in, what kind of seed was this? That is the seed still there? You know, that the plant's still there? You know, where it regrows itself? That's quite interesting. Okay, is that certain foliage? I think call it foliage, right? Ground foliage, the seed. So the ground, okay, and you have foliage on the ground. So if it's still there, that would be something. Okay, he's talking about something else right now, but yeah, you never know. Okay, or somebody they explored. You know, they like to dig in mountains and dig stuff, and they explore. You know. Yeah. So I like to know the origin. Yeah, there's always probability. Okay. But all that means the thing's set on fire. All the water in the sea, it's not going to disappear. Okay, it's not going to disappear. Oh, okay. There's this big fire. Okay, you see like the red stuff? Okay, like lily pads. It just caught on fire. Okay, it's surrounded the passing of the water. Well, half full, half empty. Okay, it's all the way full. Okay, now this fire came about. It must have been a fire like I guess they had in California when everything got burned, and there was no water. You know what that would take? Okay, you got water and that kind of inferno. Okay, to dissipate all that water, and how long it would take. And it was just only a straight path so people could walk through, or a snaky path. Okay, it's a weird story, but people will perceive it like, you know, it was already pre-designed, you know, or it just happened to be that way. No, it couldn't be. All that water, one coat, it was God. Okay, that part of it. Okay.
I don't remember the.
So use your brain. Okay, fathead.
ANT, not Intel.
Right, that Robert guy, I forgot his name. He died. Sorry. It was just online. I forgot. He was All in the Family creator and whatever. It's a sad story. Okay.
But to make things easier.
But when I use fathead, they used to use fathead. You know, that means you're actually intelligent. Okay, so in All in the Family, there was a scene, or a couple of scenes. There were Jewish people, and it's still online called All in the Family. You should look it up. It's very, very wonderful. We could do something like that nowadays, or at least I could. Definitely, it's my idea, my concept. We could do something in Asia, and North America, and a bunch of areas in the world. It'd be quite interesting. All in the Family concept. Yeah, I love you, but nobody gonna watch. Yeah, what was it? The old Italian woman in the mafia. Okay, when you guys were on TV for a day. Hi, Joe Solosi. We're supposed to work on things with your brother. Okay. And you ruined Red's show. That's good. Okay. Don't like that guy anyways. He hacked me. Okay. He reported my Facebook, and it was down for 3 months. Okay. Some friends of mine told me. IP address. Hi. What's your name? Okay, I have two. I have an older and a younger. Put your head here. Okay, I have an older. Okay, and I have a younger. Okay, and there's a lot of bad people in the world that prevents me. Okay, government and non-governmental, like bullshit and bureaucracy. Okay, they're all governments. Just to don't start bullshit with people. Okay, especially good people. You make money together, okay, and have some fun. Well, you don't want to make money, then give me money. That's okay. Hey, that's it. And I'll donate under your name. Okay, I'll make statues and all kinds of things. That's it. I don't care if it's good money or bad money. I'll turn it into good money. Okay. What's he, a magician? What do we say?
Wizard.
A wizard. We have the wizard here. Okay. So I got a wizard. Okay. What would you be in our storybook? We can make one online. You're the wizard. Okay.
Rogue. You know Rogue?
Rogue?
Like, you know, in D&D games, like you got wizards, you got fighters, you got paladins, you got scouts. I'll be
You
Rogue.
probably know about this, Gina. Utopia? Damn.
I like how. I like.
Do you know Utopia?
I want the
He likes computer.
That one the heavy rabbit, a fox, and a snake. And
Wait, analyzer.
a cat.
Utopia, the game.
And no, that one is the movie.
The movie.
And
The movie Utopia. Oh,
it's
that's the
in
one we
English
saw.
and Vietnamese.
Yeah, I think we just saw it.
And they
Utopia.
have a
Listen,
horse
listen.
And a snake, a
This
spider,
is the training.
A rat, a mouse, and stuff a lot.
Okay.
And they have a giraffe.
Who's the good one? Who's the bad one? What's everybody's
One
jobs?
is rabbit and
The rabbit's the good one,
the
in Utopia.
fox
The frogs.
and the horse.
Oh, we talked about the horse. The horse was the most superior.
First is the horse. Is stick with the cat. The horse and the cat is in like one group.
The horse and the cat, one
Yeah,
group.
the horse is very popular.
Yeah, very
It's on-
popular.
It's on
Number
TV.
one.
Then the horse is a same like a arrows.
Is a what?
Same like a
I didn't hear the.
Superman, something like that.
Oh, like Superman. She said
Then-
superhero. Avenger.
Then
The top Avenger.
horse, then the horse.
Then the cat.
No, then the horse.
Yeah, what the horse do?
The horse he helped the cat and lot.
Well, helps the cat.
The rabbit and the fox.
Oh, okay, what about
and
the rabbit
snake.
now?
Huh?
What about the rabbit?
The rabbit is a normal person. It's a made person.
Okay, so the horse, okay, helps a lot of people, but the horse helps the rabbit. What help does the rabbit need? Does the rabbit
He helped
have a hole
fight-
to live in? Rabbits live in a hole.
Yeah, that's.
He helped fight the cat.
Help find the cat?
Fight.
Fight the cat.
Because the cat is very evil. He wants to kill all the snake.
Oh.
The snake going to
Okay, let's talk very slow and gentle and review a lot of times. Okay, so there's a horse. Okay, does it happen to be a white color horse or a black color horse?
no brown color.
Neutral. Okay, neutral. Okay, that's nice. Neutral. Okay. I walk in the shadow of death. They fear no evil. Everybody walks with black and white non-color sunglasses, we'll call it, glasses. Okay, where you can only see black and white. Years ago, it's rose color. Okay, this African from Africa, nice guy. He's studying in a monastery. I met him at St. Joseph's Church. His father's a king in Africa, so him and his sister, they do their traveling. Well, long story short, he gave me a pair of rose-colored glasses. He said they're very expensive. I had the same pair in America. I had two of them. Okay, and I brought one here to Vietnam years ago. I lost it. Well, at church about a year ago when I met him, he knew that the former chief of police, and so did I. We were supposed to do things together, but it just never happened. But nevertheless, he gave me the rose-colored glasses.
What's your name?
That's Gina.
Gina.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. That's Ozzy. His name's Ozzy. Ozzy.
My name is Özcan.
Oh, joy. Wait. Oh. I dropped. Oh, I dropped my phone. What happened? Okay, I dropped my phone. Okay. Not really dropped it. Thank God I caught it with my hand. It's already cracked the screen. All right. 1-year-old phone. Okay. But, okay, let's go back to Ozzy now. Ozzy Live.
My real name is Özcan.
Okay.
It's hard to say, so I say Ozzy to people. It's easier to say.
Yeah, it's a cool name. That's that. You're a cool guy.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah,
I reflect. We all reflect.
that's all. You ever do acid? You ever do mushrooms? You're a psychedelic guy. Of course, for experiment only.
Testers.
Yeah, they all did. And back in the day, tell them about the scientists. Okay, they were snorting heroin, coke. They had snuff boxes. Okay, they had chaw boxes too.
There is Mike Menzer. He was the rival of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Huh?
In Mr. Olympia. And
You know personally?
no, I
On
see
TV.
about him. He's dead now. He was doing methamphetamine before working out.
I have no clue.
Yeah.
I'm on Mars
And
right now.
He had a heart attack at 55. He died. But he was like,
All right. I'll be joining you soon. Okay. Okay. You guys normally buddy together? Today might be a good day to buddy.
Yeah, right.
Okay. I think we have a new marriage. We have a 3-member marriage. What would it be? The triangle shape.
Yeah, right.
You see where I'm sitting right now? Ow. Okay, my daughter to my left. I want my other daughter to my right. Okay. And everybody be nice and helpful. Everybody work together. Okay, bye. They see you again. Then Daddy woke up. It was a dream, and he pissed the bed. Don't you want life to be perfect, or almost perfect, just civilized?
life is perfect. It's the reactions that we make to what will happen to us is what make life. I think we should be observing life more and try to detach from events happening to us. And if we can come to conclude that we can manifest,
We can manifest
and
their
how
stuff
we
into
can
something
manifest,
good.
and
We
we
have to
can,
learn about the manifest.
there is a way
Aside
to
from that.
manifest. And I would suggest Neville Goddard, who's a great guy that explains you how you can manifest. It's not by praying, wishing, asking for it, which all actually says that you don't have it, and the subconscious creates the reality that you don't have it because you are wishing it, you are asking for it. On the contrary, what you have to do is you have to imagine and feel as you have it already. And if this feeling, if you can feel this really, for example, what you would do with the money that you are asking for, and if you can really imagine is God is in action, God in action. So when you imagine, when you feel, the subconscious has to manifest this reality. Don't think about how. The God in you will take care of this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Done.
Alright.
Wise words.
Yeah, it was. Normally people continue on because if it's just so strong, you know, the people feel. Like the Bible says, a couple of things. I use my own words. Don't talk a lot. Talk a little bit and straight to the point. Okay? And enjoy your wine. Okay? Okay? And your Cuban cigar. Because I've been in them places and I just chilled and everything was fine. You conduct whatever your business naturally to earn money. It's fine. And treat everybody with respect and have everything set up. Okay, that's all. Watch hospitality stuff. Okay, the real world. There's a lot of programs now. Okay, and
Wait. Something went down.
okay, we lost the video. Okay, that's all. At one two. Did it go black again? I want it to go black.
Yeah, it went black and just showed the thing.
Oh, okay, maybe there.
Almost 2 hours in our live stream.
Okay, no, that was the last part in black. Okay, okay. It's to stop filming or Echo Black. I did this before in one of my segments, and that's all I did. It was something short. Well, for a or for not a documentary. It's been a long day, and I'm sitting in the sun. It's 2 hours. Okay, but like a short commercial break, but it's not a commercial. Okay, it's to talk about the segment. You know, just call us, review a few times. We don't need to talk a lot. There's things that people want to do. They have money or no money. Well, we have a small, I'll use a big word, a caucus, okay, or a general word. Talk back and forth. Okay, if there's a probability within 24 hours to 48 hours, I'll say yes or no. And the same goes for you. Okay, or if it's a weekend or if it's a holiday, it's understandable. Okay, or if you just, I got drunk or whatever it was, you argue with your husband, wife. Okay, that's that. So normally I give 72 hours, vice versa. That's all. So life's simple. There's 365 days in a year. Somebody want to do something, or work, no work, do business, or go on vacation, whatever, build a house. Okay, that's it. 3 days is fine. Then after, forget. Like in car sales or any sales. Okay, if they're not going to buy or sell in 3 days, forget about it. There's no love loss, because you never loved them in the beginning. No love loss. All right. So you lost earning money together. Okay, no love loss. Okay, or buy and sell something. Okay, both parties. What did you lose? You never had it anyways. Okay, so no love loss. So don't worry. Okay, that's it. Maybe next week, next month, maybe next year or never. Okay, whatever you were supposed to do, okay, will happen. That's it. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, so, all right. So, goodbye. Hang a bly. You have any last words before execution?
Final last words. Famous last words. That is called. Okay. I think that this year will bring us happiness and joy, prosperity, harmony to our hearts. For me, it's like when you're harmonious with yourself, you're in the best position in the world. So you be in harmony with yourself and never deceive yourself. Just move on, do your thing, and never surrender. Happy New Year, everybody.
All right. Always remember, he's right. I always said, and I don't know where I picked it up from, but in life, she always shocks me that I lose my train of thought. My processor is real fast. Okay, and I taught myself through special training how to slow down my processor. But then when I get a little disturbance, forget about it. All right. And she always likes making joke with me.
Okay, no lights.
Okay.
Over here, not electric.
Oh no, he said maybe the power off, but I don't think it's off. They just turned the lights off. Yeah, it's very warm right now. It's probably around 87, and it's not really 87. It feels like a nice 82 Fahrenheit with a breeze. And you got good sun. So you see the top of my head? Okay. It has tan. There's no hair on it, but it's tan. Okay. So I have the halo haircut. So everybody should vote. Should I go bald, or this is the halo? Don't you look at the Last Supper? Don't you look at them guys with the noses and the cheek, okay, and the jaw, okay, and they all have most of them have a halo, okay. And there's a guy that looks like Dimitri, okay. What are they called? Saints? Yeah, saints.
Apostles.
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 Oh, yeah, the apostles.
Apostles.
Apostles. We don't know stuff. Wait. It's either you're a saint or you're an apostle.
When the initial students of Jesus Christ, so they are apostles because they spread the word.
Then they became
forward.
saints,
No,
right?
of course they became saints.
Oh, okay. Okay, years ago was a saint. Are you a saint or are you an apostle? Maybe it's a Chicago thing. I know it's actually a good thing. What part of life are you at? Are you a saint or are you an apostle? Well, right now I'm studying, so I'm an apostle. Well, when you become a teacher, you become a saint. There's a church I just put on called Saint Sabina. Okay. Oh no.
The question of
Yeah.
getting,
Oh yeah, in the future.
saints.
Yeah. No. We can research not nowadays. Yeah, based on what the religious law says, because it's it's their game. Okay, I'm just a spectator here. It's their game. Okay, see this coffee house? It's their coffee house. I'm just a spectator. Okay, that's all it is. Okay, they were only here for a short period of time. We're just a spectator. Everybody. It's it. Okay. So enjoy your time. Okay, and enjoy people and help people. Isn't that what it's about? Okay, makes you feel good inside. I did it for years, quietly. Okay, and I don't get no endorphin rush. It's just something you're just supposed to do. That's all. But the point is, when people abuse, then sometimes you got to let that balloon go, little boy, little girl. Eventually the helium's going to run out. Then guess what? The one that's helping you, mommy, daddy, they're going to run out of resources. There's no more helium in that balloon, and everybody going to not have anything. There's no helium in the balloon. The helium's the money, a place to live. All right. So the way we're taught, our families, we can't speak upon an entire world or country or universe. We can only speak upon how we were raised, right? You were raised good, 100% you was. But you learned from the world, okay? I can only imagine your stories, and I want to film them all, okay? The true stories of the adventures. You actually had Adventure Channel. You had the perfect face and the perfect. My wife does drawings. Perfect drawing. Right there. For drawing students, look at his face. Okay. Hey, look at the side view. Okay, even his chest. Hey, he has some muscle there. Okay. Okay. You see right there? Is there any milk in there? You have any? A man we got breast too, but there's no milk.
Yeah, I always wondered why do we need milk so much? What's the reason of that?
Yeah. Okay. Here, he's a man, so it's okay. I won't get demonetized. All right.
I can do 15 pull-ups.
Oh, cool.
I can't do one pull-up.
Huh? Don't ask me. I hate it since the army. I don't like because in the army you got a lot of physical activities. During winter time,
you lost a lot of weight.
In Kaliningrad province, where the wind blows from the Baltic Sea all the time, and it's like airport military.
Yeah. Look at him. He lost a lot of weight 2 times. He had COVID, a long time ago. Then over here.
I lost weight here like how much? I think 10 or 15 kilograms. I lost something like that.
Yeah.
Because yeah. I'm not very much in
Yeah, but a long time ago, there's a guy I kind of like, but don't like. If he's the guy straight and nice talking. Okay, he's one of my favorite programs. Best Ever Food Review. I'm so proud of him and happy. He was fat, overweight. Just a lot of things. Okay, God bless. Our paths crossed a long time ago. He's the most popular slow. There's a couple other people I crossed paths with years ago. Food Ranger or somebody else. When all this stuff started. And they're not from my areas. And one I met here. And the other one I met back at home. Well, he goes to China all the time. I used to have a lot of meetings, so be careful with people. It says in the Bible, don't talk about things. They're right. Because sometimes you give somebody one idea and they take stake to it. And you plan on doing things, but they end up doing themselves. And there's laws about it. And they're enforcing them nowadays. worldwide. Don't steal people's intellectual properties. That's what this AI and stuff, and all the fingerprints they have. Every conversation, okay, when you do business service with people, okay, everything's recorded. It can never be eliminated. Okay, so if you screw people and you hold their documents for 3 years, like what happened to me, and you want to do blackmail, extortion, and bullshit with people, okay, guess what? There's a fingerprint and anybody can get. Okay, thank God for that. Okay, because in the end, okay, all the dirt comes out of the laundry, and that's what's going on okay, in the middle part or the latter part of 2025 AD. Okay, all the crazies, all this and that did their things, and now worldwide troops and everybody going to jail, and good for them. Be a lot more too, and all that money is going to get recirculated. Okay, and that's the reason for them taxes. They're not taxes, import-export stuff. Okay, you got to. Then the money gets recirculated to the public. They're trying to give everybody $2,000 and put the money back to the public. So, way it is. Okay, and all the places, the McDonald's and all that, don't go to them no more. They're cheating too much. Okay, and all the fake food, they're giving fake food for $14 and $5 and shit. That's crazy. Follow Robert Kenny and everybody else.
Yeah, I have
All right.
sent it.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna go. Here, hang on one second. Okay, talk later.